have a really exciting program to tell you about, and I have been bursting at the seams, and I'm so excited to finally get to do that. Now, during this last segment with Maisha, we talked about the importance of technology and really staying up to date. And as somebody who has been advising small business owners for more than 20 years, I can tell you there are so many things that really stress out small business owners. And certainly one of the things at the top of that list is the sheer number of technology products out there in trying to make that technology decision. But the good news is we have a solution for you today. It is a brand new offer that is an entirely new way of buying a PC called Accelerate Your Business. And the best part is that it is a partnership between two of the world's most recognized companies, Dell and Microsoft. Here to tell us more about this exciting new program, please welcome to the show Nate Matatal and Brian McDonald from Dell.
How you doing today?
Brian, great to see you. Guys, excited to be here?
I am excited. I tell you what a special event. Microsoft hosting this. We have people here in Times Square, so it's a great day.
Yes, no, it's really exciting. And before we dive into talking about the specifics of the Accelerate Your Business program, which I know we're all very eager to hear about, and I'm certainly eager to dive into, can you talk a little bit more about the partnership between Dell and Microsoft and what that means for small businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. You look at Dell computers. We've been around for 32 years, and combined with Microsoft, it's kind of been a marriage, if you will. And
a good marriage.
And a great marriage. And we're both founded on the foundations of entrepreneurship. Michael Dell founded this company, this huge company. Now just went through the largest tech merger this past week with EMC out of his Texas dorm room. And you think of the customers we reach with Microsoft. With Windows 10, now over 350 million devices worldwide are using Windows 10. And an interesting stat about me is I actually helped launch the world television premiere of Windows 10. And you're not going to find somebody more passionate about the products and solutions that we're bringing to the market. And today is special. And today is special for one really big reason, and that's because we're putting a solution together to bridge that gap between the Fortune 500 folks and the small, medium businesses that help our economy thrive. And that's why this is so special. I'm so excited. I know Michael Dell is going to be watching here today, and it's a really exciting day for us.
So I talked a little bit before about how overwhelming it can be to look at all the technology solutions out there, and you're a small business owner, you barely have time to brush your teeth, but you get that done, and now you come to technology, you don't know what to do. How are you solving this problem for small business?
Brian's our product guy, and we've been talking back and forth. You're exactly right. There's so many different solutions, so many different options out there. How can we help the customer get rid of that clutter and have an affordable solution that lets them focus on their business? And so that's what we did today. We said, we're going to do a membership lease program, where you have an option of the world-class Latitude line of Dell computers, and you're going to get the most fully well-rounded solution, not even available on Dell's own website. I love being able to say this as Dell's ambassador, to be able to come out here and say, our own website isn't offering this. The retailers that are out in the market aren't offering this, and you're going to get one of the best tech support product and solution services bundles in the market.
So we've gotten to know each other a little bit, and I know that you know that I'm the girl who likes to get steak, but I only want to pay for it like I would pay for a hamburger. So steak taste and hamburger budget. And so when I look at what we're offering here, you're offering something to a small business owner where instead of them having to put out that big chunk of cash up front, that now you get the opportunity to do this in a monthly little chunk, and then you take into account all the money that you're saving for things like IT support, downtime, which time is actual real money for small business owners, and then any sort of long-term issues with the computers, and it makes so much financial sense. The recovering investment banker in me just loves the financial sense that this makes. And I will also say that the other thing that it does that I love is it helps to even out cash flow. Because cash flow management is such an issue for small business owners, and whether you're bringing somebody on for the very first time, or maybe you just are in a panic and something goes wrong with your machine and now you have something you didn't plan for, and all of a sudden you're picking up the mattress cover and you're like, do I have $5 in there, and try and put the money together. It really helps a small business owner even out the budgeting of those cash flows, and I think that's tremendous.
Well, when you think of a small business, right, they want to focus on their business. They don't want to focus on having to, call in, seek help. The help's not there. They have two reliable brands, Dell and Microsoft, to be able to call. And actually, one of the things we didn't talk about here, which is really unique, if you have an issue and you order one of these solutions, you can come into one of the 116 Microsoft stores to get unlimited help. To me, that's fantastic. But to your point of they want an affordable solution, you have monthly payments. And if you think of a business that's growing and scaling, you might not want to go out there and buy 10 computers. You may want to lease them because it makes more sense. And that's what this allows you to do. But
think about the spend you would have to put out to get 10 computers versus the others.
But I keep going back, and Brian and I were talking about this, and we're kind of crunching the numbers. The value of what you're getting versus what's in the market is unparalleled. 30% off of MSRP if you order one of the 3 solutions that we offer you today. And that's fantastic.
I'm telling you, you're getting us so excited, Brian. I know that you're the demo man, and we're all like, we want to see these computers now. So you're going to help showcase a few of the demos. So why don't we go over there with Nate, and we'll take a look. And I'm going to encourage all of you. This is an opportunity for you to ask questions live in our audience. You who are viewing at home, make sure to bring your questions in. I'll get them right on my device, and we can incorporate them into the show. So Brian, I'm going to let you take it away.
Sure. So as you guys touched on, one of the challenges with small businesses is that fear of technology, not sure where to go. Well, I think one of the great things, and Nate touched upon this, that we did, is we put together 3 different packages for really 3 different types of users at 3 different price points. So we're trying to take that hassle away from IT, make it easy for them, and really, again, put them on that same playing field with the Fortune 50 customers that buy these same products. These are the same products we sell to some of our largest customers.
It's tremendous. So let's hop in. What's our first package?
Well, so first, before I talk about the individual packages, one of the key elements in all of them is Windows 10 Pro. And Windows 10 Pro is really awesome for small business. There's a lot of key features that they've put into this new operating system that make it ideal for the small business customer. When it comes to managing policies and user accounts and updates, all that can be done very easily through Windows 10 Pro. In fact, you can even do things like defer updates. So if your employees are super busy on a big project, you don't want updates pushed to them, you can actually defer them for days or weeks at a time.
And I have to add, so being a small business owner myself, and I'm sure this resonates with some of you in our audience and watching, that it's often very difficult to do the updates.
Yeah.
And not to say that we're lazy, we're just really, really busy doing other things. And so this is a really great way to get onto Windows 10 Pro, which I use and I love, without having to go through that pain of doing the upgrade on your existing machine.
And also security. Windows 10 Pro is the most secure operating system that Microsoft has ever put out. And we're not talking about just firewall and antivirus. When it comes to data encryption, hard drive encryption, with BitLocker and BitLocker to go, your data is safe. IT can rest easy at night knowing it's safe. And even with features like Windows Information Protection, you can protect it from an employee maybe accidentally leaking data outside the company.
Which we definitely want to do, and I know it's a huge concern for a lot of small business owners.
All right, so let's jump into the packages. The first one that we're going to talk about is the Business Essential Package, and this is the one that Nate's holding right now. And this is really developed around a user that wants a large screen, maybe someone working on big spreadsheets, someone working on multiple documents at the same time. So we put together this package around our Latitude 3570. Okay, so it's a 15-inch panel, high definition panel. It has a great keyboard, including a 10 keypad, so you can be very productive even without having to hook to any external peripherals. And it has a powerful i5 processor in it, 4 gigs of memory, and a massive 500 gig hard drive. And all of that crammed in this box, and we're still seeing around 14 hours of battery life with it.
Okay, so I want to put this in context for the small business owners, because being a former investment banker, I know lots of accountants, I know lots of coders, I know lots of people who need that real estate plus the keypad to be able to dial in the numbers. It's really, really tremendous.
You're exactly right. And when you choose your selection, you really, as Brian said, get based off a screen and what's underneath the hood. And as we talk about these computers, the one thing I will say is this is our Latitude line. This is our most energy efficient. They're slimmer, they're sleeker, they're faster than the predecessor computers of a year ago. And you think of just how advanced technology has gotten. One of the things we'll talk about as Brian shows you the next computer is at the end of your 3 years, you get a new computer. So you can lease this for 3 years and then you get a new computer, which is really, to me, the icing on the top of this. But I'll hand it over to Brian to do the next computer here.
Yeah, so the next package that we'll talk about is the Business Plus package. So now this is built around a user who, say, is more mobile. Maybe they're going from meeting to meeting, conference room to conference room, maybe some periodic travel. So they want a slightly smaller, lighter notebook, smaller screen. So we built this around one of our most popular mainstream notebooks. This is a Latitude E5470. It's a beautiful 14-inch full high-definition screen, touch screen. All these screens are touch screens, optimized for Windows 10. Same i5 processor, 8 gigs of memory, so twice the memory that we had in the Essential package, and also that same 500 gig hard drive. But one of the things that I really like best about this product is the casing and the material that we use to develop this product. This is actually made from recycled aerospace material. So it's carbon fiber. Yep, it's a carbon fiber material that's reinforced into a polymer for a carbon fiber reinforced polymer. And what that does is not only give us a really light and beautiful design, but it's very durable and very rigid as well.
And a rocket boost for your business as well.
And a rocket boost for your business.
All right,
How is this talking to two engineers?
I love it. But one thing, I'm a numbers gal.
Okay.
So before we jump further, I need to know, you're telling me this is the same thing I'm getting in a Fortune 50 company. Yep. You're telling me about all the things I'm getting. I'm getting a device, I'm getting support, I'm getting training. So how much is this setting me back?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So on the Business Essential package, that's $25 a month. So
wait.
$25 a month.
Wait. 25.
25.
No number in front of the two.
No number.
So I have to point out, how many of you here in our audience, just a quick show of hands, spend at least $25 a week, let alone a month, on coffee drinks? Okay, so put down your coffee drinks and you can get this entire package for the month, which is unheard of. Unheard of. Okay, so all right, so this is the entry's 25. How much is this one though?
So for the Business Plus, just $10 more. So for $35 a month, you get the Business Plus package, and this includes another level of support above and beyond this. This is our Pro support that backs us up as well. So you get 24/7 access to our Pro support engineers, and you get on-site repair.
So 24/7 access to somebody that you can call when you're having a meltdown. Not that I would ever do that when my technology goes wrong in my business. And somebody who's good at dealing with you if you're crying and upset. 24/7, doesn't matter where you are. And that's included in the $35 price?
In the $35 price, so it's an awesome package.
It's unbelievable.
You may not know this, but Dell is actually rated very highly with our tech support. And being able to have that peace of mind, I always say this, you never know when a problem's going to happen. In your business.
I do. Whenever you need it not to happen, that's the exact time it will happen.
But small businesses need quick access to phone support and a technician the next day. And that's what this allows you to do. Not only are you getting a fantastic computer, but peace of mind.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. So the last package I want to talk about is our Business Premium package. And the Business Premium package is built around one of the thinnest and lightest Latitudes we've ever produced. So this is now targeted at the professional, the on-the-go executive, the road warrior, someone that's in planes, trains, and automobiles. They want a super thin, super light notebook, but they also want it to look really nice too. So when they pull that out of their briefcase, they're going to get some wows. So we've built this around our Latitude 7370. As I mentioned, not only is it our thinnest and lightest Latitude ever, it's actually the smallest 13-inch business notebook on the planet. We introduced this at the Consumer Electronics Show this year, and even though it's a business notebook, it actually won Best in Show at that show. Yeah. What do you think of that, Nate?
I tell you what, as an engineer, I look at the materials that are used in a product. I mean, brushed aluminum finish, carbon fiber, very light. I mean, this is the cream of the crop. It really is nice.
When I look at it, this is going to fit in my purse. and that's, seriously, that's what it's light. It's something that I'm traveling with. That is an important, I know it may seem funny to you, but from a small business owner's perspective, those are the kinds of things
different business owners have different needs, right?
And I'm just, again, to put these things in context, because I think it's helpful to help the entrepreneurs know which package is right for them.
Yes.
If you're one of those people that I see in the airport lounge or on the plane every week, the consultants, the freelance lawyers, you own those kinds of businesses, I think this is the perfect package for you.
I think you're right. I look at myself, I need